Alright, welcome back to Shadow Empire. And we're going to do our decisions first. Portraits in school. Mind.
Understood.
Bureaucratic assets at level 14. I'm sure we can do that.
Roger that.
These are all fine. You've replacing Air Commando.
Roger that, sir.
Not the biggest job in the world. Right, halfway. Still got a problem. I don't want to increase this anymore because I've still got a problem with workers. But at least my metal's increasing. We'll quick move you guys across here. I feel like I need to upgrade this one.
Yes.
Just to push more supplies along. And do I have a rail station in here? I do not. Let's get a rail station in both cities. Alright, so that's a future problem. Alright, 2nd and 4th Infantry are in position. The main thing for this one is finding some guys with lasers. Oh, sorry, without lasers. There's my jetpack trips. Massive upgrade, all in the same SSQ, 2 line troop 4. Oh, it looks just a little short doing everyone. We can do another 204 though. This is why you stockpile rare earth. Alright, the use of these line trooper 4s is just going to massively increase my guns. 174. Do this in management, can't I? Models. So, look at that. Difference between Line Trooper 3, Combat 23, Line Trooper 4, Combat 101. Yeah, they're a lot more expensive, but those lasers are just going to make our guys so much harder. We should just be able to zap our way through. Right, talking of zapping our way through, how is the power plant doing here? 2.8 turns. Power bank's working as well. Is there a metal shortage going on? It's probably because I spent it all last turn. I can afford to buy another 100 metal. That'll keep things happy, and let's trade out some rare earth. How much of that can I sell? Alright, with 4,000 credits, I don't think I've got any problems for a while. Stratagems. Is anything good? There's a high-tech vault, rare metal machines and high-tech parts. That could be a nice one to pop when I get 5. Apart from that, there's not really much I can do to improve the lot of the people working up in there. Infantry Corps, give them a WASP 5. An energy lance for these guys.
Copy that.
Chemicals. And a spotter drone as well.
Copy that.
We are not paying anything for this war. Alright. The only thing I want to build is a rail line. Just up to halfway. too much metal. Alright. That's fine, we can work on that. We've got turns before the other thing comes out. Move the artillery down as well, because I want to strike as quickly as I can at their capital. I'm going to increase this sealed road down to here, because that will increase we get quite a lot of supplies down this road, which is nice. I said the coastal road would be a good idea, didn't I? Really, before I start attacking, I need the power plants up. That is now the limiter of my assault. One-on-one, my guys are worth a hell of a lot more. I'm working on a laser cannon, which will upgrade my tanks even more. I might even go for optical improvements on the laser gun as my next research. Just improves the actual frontline cannon. Alright, physical storage. Whirlwind 4. Metal's running okay. Could do with some more. Upgrade that. Actually, could be producing a lot more if I had more workers. I may have to go in and annoy the people here. Alright.
Roger that.
Mining technique, high-speed rail, tech industry, hydroponics. Mining roboticization sounds good. Jetpack men as well.
Yes, sir.
We've not been using many jetpacks, but yeah.
Yes.
We can give in to demands once that improves our democracy.
Yes, sir.
But having huge piles of cash is useful. Alright. So, how far off are we on the power plant 2? 2.6 turns. 1 turn for the power plant. Yeah, we can wait that long. What are you guys lacking? Energy. So they can't use their guns at the moment because there's not enough energy. This is fine. We can work on this. Especially if we take these two assets up here. Should have 100 industry for the base. Who's going up there? Don't need replacement troops. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. Let's get this power plant up and running. Then I may have to look at drafting more workers up in halfway. Kind of part of me kind of wants to want to attack. Just so they'll see what they're, run into my defensive lines. my formation just can't hack it anymore. Jetpack is up. Now a victory pack, that's a new one, I've not seen that before.
Copy.
There we got the cash to burn, make it a black for the militia.
Affirmative.
No orders, I'm happy with what I've got. Got to help them for the lovely boost to mind. Yeah, we'll take the 500 extra people. That would just annoy everyone. Should have looked at that first. Right, heart plus 12 isn't too bad. 32 boost, I think. Yes. That's got a lot of XP. Alright, how are we doing metal wise? Still a bit low. Energy's on the increase. 2.2 turns out from getting that. This infantry will be properly in use next turn. Let's see what we can do with halfway. Make sure we're talking halfway. So, zones. Draft workers, halfway. Not going to be happy, but at least we're putting in a huge number of workers. Refolk isn't really worth it. Halfway's got a good cult following.
Aye, aye, sir.
Should probably get these Genshigurus out
Aye, aye, sir.
in preparation for war.
Aye, aye, sir.
Gonna be, because I've not conquered anyone. I don't have any,
Aye, aye, sir.
I've only got one cult in the borders.
Aye, aye, sir.
Everyone's joining the Eternity Guru and really pushing up my BP and getting some of these guys from around.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm very close to being able to get the
Aye, sir.
laser guns out. So I'll keep some of these guys on hand for that. Alright. This is literally just our lack of ammunition that's causing these issues. We're getting nice and close to Teeth-Bun now. Hold that line there. I wonder if a supply base down here would be useful.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it would be as well. Hopefully increase work in halfway. And we'll power my assets up a bit further. And let's have a look, see. So I need to have a think what stratagems I'm going to play on the commanders. But that'll be right before I actually go in. At the moment I still need that power plant. Alright. Well, Gravitonic Collector will help. Let's do the decisions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're fine.
Aye, aye.
Light armor, grenadier armor, sounds good. Push that democracy up. Alright, now we can resecure halfway. Fifth infantry's in position. Third infantry basically holding the line.
Yes, sir. We're definitely taking gunfire. Run! Run!
Alright, so you didn't expect that.
Yes, sir. We're definitely taking gunfire. Run! Run!
First laser in use there. Okay, we know these guys are here.
Yes, sir. We're
A proper assault to be mounted.
mission completed.
Yeah, see. We'll secure that large library. It's 25 BP at every turn.
Objective lost.
Man, slavers are everywhere.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
Line Troop 4 just like annihilating. This is what we're going to see a lot of. Alright, petals on the increase. 2 turns left of the power. Power Desk needs more workers, but is recruiting them. Halfway still recruiting. Power is still a shortage, but I have a strategy card. Which would help. So the Gravitonic Collector. Produces 500 energy. That, combined with the fact I'll be getting this thing online soon. Paradise is here. That's 446. Does help me, make me feel like I'm gonna have control. Right, let's just do another turn quickly. Just to see what my budget balances out to. There's another nation up here, isn't there? Right, I feel like I need to launch an attack on these guys here just so I can spread my troops out a little bit more, ready for the assault. Just see if I've got enough to raise up that machine gun unit I wanted. Laser guns are completed. Excellent. Wire android. So let's do my decisions. What I want is energy small lines optimization.
Roger that.
Alright, hidden village. We'll let them be. Get the democracy. Buy off the protests. Energy is up to 88 and holding steady. Construction of the power plant, rail line, and now that I've finished. Now I need to build the actual rail line before I forget. Just short the metal needed. We got a good amount of replacement troops. So Does anyone down here have any? These are all line troop 4. So before we do this, let's just assault with all this lot.
Status critical.
Did we just take a casualty on the first turn? Oh, it's because they're out of ammunition. They can still fight with ammunition. The jetpackers can be upgraded. We're in a strong position. I know a little bit over time. MG Infantry Corps using just Line Troop 4 and Whirlwind 4s. I'm just short the metal. Can I trade for the metal? I need to reduce the cost as well. And increase the cost of that one. That's pretty good. Alright, we get 92% of the... What's lying to me? Got the industry, got the troops, got the metal. Well, short on metal. Power. Do not have the power yet. Oh, that'll be for the next video. I'll see you then.